Not everyone lives in a suburban tract house or wants to. But a hayloft, an auto body shop, an airplane fuselage?
We're actually standing over one of the wings.
What about a Mexican restaurant?
I found this hot tamale sign, and that's now our bedroom door.
Stick around for a tour of some amazing living spaces and meet the people whose creativity and vision made it all possible. In the mid-city area of New Orleans, Louisiana, a gas station built in 1918 sits on a neighborhood corner. Robert Guthrie, an artist and fine arts professor, converted the vintage filling station into a two-story industrial loft and studio with one bedroom and 2 full baths.
This is my studio home. I'm an artist, and this is my biggest art project.
When Robert purchased the property, it needed a lot of work. The portico was pulling away from the front of the building, and the roof needed to be repaired.
Before I could do the fun part, we had to do a lot of this other work too.
The former gas station office is now Robert's dining room.
It had a load-bearing wall separating the garage from the office space.
Robert removed the wall to open up the space and added steel reinforcements to the truss above the dining room and throughout the loft.
I've always wanted to live in an old gas station. I've always liked the architecture and the history of these old gas stations.
Drive-in filling stations began popping up everywhere in the early 1900s when Henry Ford's Model T became available to the masses. Before that, gas was sold by the can at hardware and drugstores. By 1929, there were over 100,000 service stations in the country. Robert kept as much as he could from the original gas station, including the concrete floors, the industrial fan at the end of the loft, and the 2 bay doors.
I love the old wood with this distressed look. We did have to strip off some of the paint on it, and then this was added for structure, but the old hardware is all original and it's still operational.
The front bay doors no longer open, but back in the day, cars pulled into this bay and were then raised by the lift to get serviced.
Here we have the old hydraulic lift used to lift up the cars. We incorporated that into the landing with this custom-built staircase that goes up into the bedroom loft.
After a year of work restoring the damaged building, Hurricane Katrina hit New Orleans and left the station sitting in close to 3 feet of water. The garage doors and the original car lifts still show the water level marks left from the storm.
You can see where the water got as high as right here. It kind of settled to right here. But luckily, it didn't stay for very long, and this area recovered really quickly. One piece that I did, this print, which it was well received, and I think I kind of hit the right tone. You know, it wasn't too somber. It kind of shows the spirit of the people here.
Robert's creative background was essential in helping him design a cohesive space. Every detail in the loft, including the vintage car nameplates which serve as drawer handles, reflects an automobile theme. One of the most eye-catching is the first-floor bathroom. Unlike the ones in most gas stations, it's a room people now love to visit.
This is the bathroom downstairs, which a lot of people, this is their favorite part. I started out with a nice jacuzzi tub, some Subway tile, and a couple from Lafayette, the tile work with the Gulf logo. As an artist, this space really inspires me, and I find for my students too.
Robert has made many creative works over the years, but considers his gas station turned home his best work of art yet.